Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So my last video about how free-to-play friendly Persona 5 Phantom X did really well, and to be honest guys, I do believe that this game is very free-to-play friendly, even for a gacha game, and it looks like a lot of people are actually excited for Persona 5 to Phantom X, so that's really exciting. So definitely, subscribe to the channel and check out all the other YouTube guides on YouTube, because this game hopefully is going to be pretty good when global releases, and hopefully they keep most of the free-to-play stuff that we've pretty much gotten in all the other servers on the global release. Now in today's video, I'm just going to be going through a free-to-play routine, my free-to-play routine on how I would usually play this game and how I've been playing this game really for the past on and off for the past year now, ever since release. And I'm just going to go through everything in terms of free-to-play aspects, what you can get in terms of free-to-play every single day that you log in, and what you can possibly do. I know there were a bunch of questions about in the comments about stuff like daily routines, how long it takes to do dailies, etc. So I'll definitely be going through all that today. But before this video begins, definitely don't forget to please like and subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel a bunch. And just subscribing in general, you get notified about whenever I upload, and also get notified whenever I go live on stream. And I believe I will be streaming today or tonight when this video actually gets uploaded. Actually, when this video gets uploaded, you probably won't see this. Anyway, you could watch the VOD anyway on YouTube. So yeah, definitely don't forget to do that. And I really appreciate everyone's support on the videos lately. It's been absolutely amazing. But we can definitely do better, guys. We can definitely do better. Like and subscribe, please. Thanks. All right, so daily routine in Persona 5 to Phantom X. First of all, I would log into the game and I'll basically collect all the items that I can in the game. So every single day in my shop, you'll always get a free goodie bag here. And basically you just get a bunch of these level up materials. You can also get these commission reroll tickets, which you can have a chance at rerolling commissions, which are the daily activities that you send your little units out to do. So you can get all that for free basically, and you do get quite I wouldn't say a lot, but you do get them every single day, and they eventually add up. Now sometimes you can also get this free, there's a free item here. I don't know exactly what it's called, but some weeks, I think it's once every month or once every couple of weeks, you will get another free item here. So don't forget to collect your free items from the shop. Second thing that I would do is just to check all the events. So, and this is the events tab here. Oh, sorry, check your guidebook obviously and do all the steps in the guidebook if you can. And then to check your events. This is the events tab here. And usually all your login events and stuff happen here. Obviously with the P3 collab. In this instance, the login event actually happens with the P3 collab, but it's also counted as an event. I would probably go through and check any events that I can do, or anything, or login events that happen. You can also see the featured character on the patch, and you'll always usually get a couple of these trial runs, so you can get free gems for that way as well. And then anything else, other events that are happening within the game will be occurring in the events tab. So the next thing I'll do is go through, actually more on the events, so I'll claim all these at the moment, but this event tab is basically the Persona 3 Real collab, which I don't know if it's going to be launching with the game on 1.0 on global, but let's hope it does come sooner rather than later. The other thing is this thing here, which is, I don't know exactly what this translates to, but I think it's like some celebration or event guide for after the first year of Persona 5 Phantom X. But this has been lasting quite a while. So usually they always have these 7-day login events here, and you can get a lot of these items here. So you can get espressos, which restore your stamina. You can get energy drinks, which restores your energy to do daily activities with. And you can also get up to, 500 gems and a couple of universe cards as well, which are your artifacts in the game. So definitely do that. And you also get a bunch of these level up materials for a bunch of accumulation for just basically playing the game. So you can see spend 720 stamina, you can grab that, and you can do this, accumulate 12 Phantom passes, blah blah blah, spend 900 stamina, and then usually these all unlock over a 7-day period, and you can go in and do that. And then once you do all those sorts of events, you can also get these additional events here. There is a VIP card as well that you can buy, but again, we're going through free to play, so that's it. Also, the first 2 days that you log in, usually after each one of these events, so event countdown, you can see there, you always get these items. So you always get about 100 gems and then a bunch of rank up materials. You get a free limited pull, free standard pull, and a free weapon pull. and a bunch of different other items as well to replenish stamina as well as energy. And that usually happens at each beginning of the event countdown, and it's all free to play. Everything that I've been talking about in this video is completely free to play. So next thing I'll do is go to my tasks, which are basically your daily commissions. And it pretty much works in any other sort of gacha game that has these sort of commission-based items. So you can assign your Phantom Thieves to do these commissions. And you can also actually get level up rewards once you level up your active commission ranks and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely don't forget to do all of them. So I usually go around and have a look at stuff like these, which give you, or actually I'm high level, so that means I can actually do commissions that give me high level materials. But I usually go through and look at any level up materials, especially in the early to mid game, because you need all the help you can get to level up your units and whatnot. And then there's also sometimes there'll be ones that give you like gems as well. So I usually do those ones, and they're usually like 14 minutes. So you can claim those and quickly do another one as well. Or anything that replenishes stamina or energy. So I'll do these quickly. You need Shun, so I think, wait, did I not have, oh, you need level 50 Shun. Okay, well, we'll do that later. So I'll just quickly do all these commission based activities. I think there was one here, and then there was this gold one. Gold one's just some additional rewards. Oh, oops. Usually try and hit the ones that give you the bonus ones as well, because you just get more materials that way. So after I do the daily commissions, I usually go to my palace. Now, I'm not actually quite across what my palace is. It's like a cool little hangout spot between like you and all the characters that you meet along the way in the story, as well as characters that you pull for in the limited banners and whatnot. And I'm not gonna go explain everything in here, but basically you can do a lot of stuff. So you can come in here, you can earn these P coins, and these P coins actually, these P coins are all free to play friendly to earn. So you basically just, you know, come in, do some stuff, and then you can buy some level up materials, rank up materials. So you can see I've bought a bunch of these here, and then you can actually get higher level items once you reach certain P ranks. So I think I'm on like P rank 12 or something, so I'm like quite super low level. And then you can check your total ratings with all your characters. So obviously I'm not really rated that highly. You can also do these closeness activities. So these don't necessarily influence anything aside from the fact of getting like P rank coins and stuff like that. And that usually refreshes every single day. It's basically just like a little, what do you call it? The life sim elements in those games where you kind of like build up your party and then like spend time with them and all that sort of stuff. This is where you can find your P rank level. You can claim like different items and all that sort of stuff, and you can see all the rewards. Increases P medals level cap, blah blah blah. So you can always get P medals here, which accumulate daily. So it's very similar. Actually, yeah, that's a good one. So if anyone of you play Genshin, it's very similar to the teapot in Genshin Impact. I'm sure it's similar to other gacha games as well, but I'm not entirely sure on that one, so I'm not going to claim that. But I'll come in here, do some stuff, and you can like actually come in here as well. And you can actually have a look at all these like Velvet Room trials and stuff like that. And usually these ones actually give you bonuses to help you in those specific game modes as well, and they cost P coins as well. And it's pretty cool actually. And then you can place them in your little hideout area. See, I've got Arrow Habaki, which gives me like 5% defense or 5% physical resist or something like that. And yeah, you can place a lot of them in here, and it'll give you stat bonuses for specific items. But everything in here, as far as I'm aware, is free to play. And sometimes as well, you can get like special events. So you can see here, Montaigne here, or Mont, sorry. You know, she'll have like a special event that you can go and do and stuff like that. Next thing I'll do is go to your daily commissions. Sorry, your dailies. So dailies in the game are very straightforward. So you can see already complete two by doing the daily, like the commissions, sending the units out to, you know, get items and stuff, and also just logging into the game as per usual. You can do up to 4 per day. Usually these are all the rewards that you get here. So you get a good goodie bag, which you can open to get more materials and stuff. You get EXP towards the battle pass, and you also get a 1 file accelerated gift package. which gives you items such as, I believe, stamina and energy replenishment items, stuff like that. But again, all this stuff is subject to change in global, but I think they'll probably just add it in because this is what it's been like for basically since the game launched on the other servers as well. And that leads me on to the next part of free-to-play is definitely going to be using stamina. So every day you log in, you'll have stamina. So will have a stamina guide on the YouTube channel very shortly. I'll probably record it after this video, but basically stamina is capped at 240. There is no overflow system, so it's not like again, I can only really compare to the games that I've played, but it's not like Honkai Star Rail where you have an overflow system. If you cap out at 300, you can get up to cap of 1500, as well as Wuthering Waves. Cap out to 40, you can go up to 480. There is no additional cap system. But if you do use like Espresso, for example, which is the replenishment, you can go past the 240 cap, obviously. So I would be doing basically all my stamina grinding here, and when I do my stamina grinding, I personally in the early game would focus explicitly on building characters, which means explicitly on your thief ascension materials, your thief weapon materials, your thief skill materials, and your thief levels. Weapon ascension materials is probably a little bit low on the list. Maybe you should probably upgrade weapons, at least when you get good weapons. In the mid game, that's what I would do, but usually I focus on all the essential materials, and you do need a lot of biographies or level up materials to level up your characters, and that will propel you straight into the mid/late game and actually set you up as a good baseline to actually do grinding in the late game, because once you reach the mid to late game, you will need to start doing your persona grinding, which is another thing that I recommend. I'll go through everything in the stamina guide, but basically I would spend stamina on building characters, all that sort of stuff. Make sure you use up all 240 of your stamina per day, and then you get the free daily reward as well, so it's a free 20 gems, and then you feel like you're just building towards different characters and different a more holistic account, I guess. So that's the next thing I'll do. The other thing I want to mention about dailies is you get 20 per reward, which is 20 more than you get from other gacha games that I've played, especially the Hoyoverse games. And it's really simple. So log into the game, I get 20. You also get boosted XP here, right? And then, I can spend 3 energy points, which is very simple to do, which is through the daily activities, which I'll go through next. Spend 120 stamina, which is very simple. And then you can get 80 gems right off the bat. It's very simple. You can also do all this other stuff. So even if you do an incense farm, for example, which is for your character level ups, you can get that as well. So there's a bunch of stuff in the game. Yeah, it's very straightforward, very simple. And it doesn't take that much time per day as well. So it's very, very time restricted friendly, I guess, if you're a very busy person. Next thing is just your daily activities. So I'll just go through and just do your daily activities. So you get your energy points, and these do replenish every single day. So you get 5 per day. You can just go through and do different activities to level up your social stats and or rank up your social links. And the last thing I'll do per day is just to make sure and have a look at what else I can do in terms of the story content. So if you are part of a story palace, story content, it will usually show up here. If not, you can go in and explore mementos, which is here, which is like the bridging content between story and story palaces, for example. And all of this here, you can grind for gems, you can grind for EXP, etc., etc. And you can do commissions sometimes, as well as side quests as well within mementos. So I'll check what I can do there. Velvet Room Trials as well, which you can have a look at, which I would probably not start actually having a look at until you get to probably mid to late game, because some of these enemies do hit quite hard, and you just need to make sure that you built up your characters enough in order to take on these challenge battles. But that's more of a late game thing. But that's another thing that you can have a look at when you're free to play as well, because they give you a lot of rewards in terms of gems and stuff like that. So you can see here, it gives you a lot of gems. That's pretty much it for the free to play routine. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention palaces and mementos. They are not gated behind stamina, so you can do them however many times you want. You can go back to them how many times you want. They are not gated by stamina. They are just part of the routine content in the game. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. A little bit of a long video, but that's basically all I would do as a free-to-play player. Come in, collect everything, go in, do your stamina grind, do your daily activities grind, And then yeah, just make sure that you're across every single new patch and all the free stuff that you can get. That you honestly get so much free stuff in this game is actually quite unbelievable. A lot of the times I stopped playing for like 3 months or something towards the back end of last year. And I just came back and I got so many materials and so much like stamina boosting materials that I was able to catch up pretty quickly. So I'm really hoping that that comes back to global, because it'll be a big help for new players and basically to ease Persona fans, because a lot of Persona fans, I assume, probably have never played a gacha game before. It is a little bit different to your typical like, you know, JRPG game or like fully fledged AAA title. So it will help those people to get adjusted. But if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I will be recording the stamina guide right now, and you'll be catching that on the YouTube channel if you subscribe. So thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.
Driver, who hit the tip top, over my